We told you in the headlines about the upcoming planning and process and procedure, long as it is, for the bridge between the mainland and Hilton Head Island. A lady who will be in charge of telling us all about it down the road as well, Hannah Robinson of the South Carolina Department of Transportation, joining us. Hannah, you hosted hundreds of island residents who wanted to learn more this past Thursday. What I learned was that it's still going to be a long wait, but I would imagine there are different parts of that process that you'd like to talk about. Let us start with the fact that folks can still have input, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, if you missed the meeting last week, you have until November 15th to make a comment. And every comment that is given to us, we do reply to. And so you have till November 15th. We have email on our website by mail.
Okay.
There are several different ways that you can put your comment in.
All right. The plan, as we kind of laid out in the headlines, of course, the one eastbound bridge. Is it still just going to be one bridge, or is there a bridge to Pinckney and another bridge to Hilton Head?
Nope, it will technically be one bridge,
Okay.
so
All right.
one single structure.
All right, and folks will be the I think big difference from anything we've seen before is that on Pinckney Island there won't be any left turns. People will be getting off on the right-hand side, going under the bridge to go left, in other words, and hopefully that'll help traffic flow across the bridges.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, this is from what we heard from residents before, that was included.
Okay.
Because we heard of the traffic concerns. So that's going to hopefully improve access to Pinckney Island and the boat ramp.
All right, I'll put you on a little bit of a spot here. I was talked to by a number of people outside the meeting on Thursday, mainly bicycle people. Right now, there's not any kind of bicycle configuration for this bridge. Is that still a possibility? Is it not in the plans? Where are we on that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big question that we also addressed at the meeting, and we're still here to address if you wanted to leave a comment with our project team. So our proposed project right now does not include any bike ped accommodations on that eastbound bridge. And the reason really is that there are no approaches to the bridge for bike ped path. So it would really increase the cost of the bridge by millions of dollars. And so at this point in time, we don't have those schedule or those for the project, for the proposed project. But again, if things change with the corridor, this bridge is being built with very wide shoulders.
Right.
So it could be a possibility in the future, but at this time, no, it's not included.
Okay. I think one thing we need to stress to folks on Hilton Head Island is this bridge comes to the Windmill Harbor, and then it's going to be up to the town to decide what happens after that, right?
Yes, that's true.
Okay, and so the town is also starting to have meetings about what it's going to do with the 278 corridor. I think, in fact, the first one is coming up this week, and you can find out from town council and from the town website more about that. 2031 is a long time, Hannah, but that's how this process that's how the permitting process and all of this works, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, material gathering, design, setting things in stone. If there could be changes, those would have to be put into place. So typically this is around the time, the amount of time it takes to build a structure, especially this large of a structure. So yeah, it's a typical wait period, but we're hoping to start construction in 2028. So.
Again, folks can find out. You guys have a website. It's a little long. I hope you remember it, because I don't, for folks to log on and find out and keep up with the project.
Yeah, absolutely. And no, I cannot remember the project. I'm involved in several across the state, so it's hard to remember. But if you just go to our website under the Programs and Projects tab, it is one of the first ones that pop up since we just had this comment period, and it's still going. And so it'll remain there until that comment period closes. But the website stays. So if you get on right now and you find the website, bookmark it and save it. Our project manager's contact information is on there as well. So once this project is set in stone, you can still still ask us any questions or voice your concerns. This is really, the comment period is really just for setting the project and getting it finalized.
Hannah, thank you so much for the time. Hannah Robinson, South Carolina Department of Transportation. The bridge project is starting. It's starting to happen anyway, even though it's a long way off to get completed. Thanks again for joining us, Hannah. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more of the WHHI Daily News right after this.